Hey guys, so today we will be talking about physical and chemical changes, so please follow along in your notes as we go. So physical change is any change that does not result in the formation of a new substance. That means it can be reversed. There's different ways we can tell that a physical change has happened. We have boiling, melting, freezing, cutting, tearing, folding, and folding, excuse me. So any of those physical changes that you see, if a lot of those phase changes, melting, boiling, freezing, those things, any of those can be reversed. So that's just a physical change, okay? If we cut a piece of paper, that doesn't change the integrity of the paper. It's still paper. So that's a physical change. A chemical change is any change that results in the formation of a new chemical substance. This cannot necessarily be reversed. Okay? Some evidence of a chemical change would be a color change. So remember, color by itself is a physical property. But if you have a change in color, something starts out clear, you add another chemical in and it turns yellow, that's a chemical change. If there's anything that produces bubbles, fizzy bubbles like carbonation, that's a chemical change. Remember, that's not the same as boiling though. If you're boiling water, those bubbles from the boiling, that's not changing anything, it's still just water. Bubbles mean that there is a gas that has been produced. So think about a Coke float when you have ice cream and Coke and then you have all those fizzy bubbles at the top from the carbonation, that's a chemical change. Something that produces heat also is evidence of a chemical change. Anything that creates light, it's luminescent, that is also a chemical change. So those glow sticks, they start out dull and then you have to kind of crack them. Whenever you crack them, that's releasing different chemicals. The combination of those chemicals reacting together produces light. So that's a chemical change. There's a pretty cool video of glow sticks. I will put this on the website so that you guys can watch it later. Fireworks, oh no, there we go. Fireworks, they make sound. They also have different colors and produce light. So anything like this is also a chemical change. I have another fun video for y'all to watch. I will put it on the website so you can go watch it later. Another evidence of chemical changes is something that produces a new substance. So I have pictures of ash here. If a tree burns down, the tree reacting with the fire and all other kinds of things, it produces ash. That's a new substance. That's not tree anymore, okay? So that's a chemical change. The next one is forms a precipitate. A precipitate is when a solid forms from combining two liquids. So in this picture, there were two liquids that mixed together and it formed a little bit of a solid. That's what that stuff is at the top. So that solid is called a precipitate. If something produces an odor, that's a chemical change. So again, odor by itself, that is a physical property, but if there's a change in that odor or it's producing an odor when it didn't have one before, that's a chemical change. Okay, I think that's all we have for today. So remember to go back to the classroom website and watch those additional videos that I post at the bottom. Bye guys.